Sexual violence is the most underreported crime, so when we see official reports, that is typically just the tip of the iceberg. When we do little bits of data collection, it does appear that certainly we have rates of sexual violence that happen here on campus that are higher than any of us are comfortable with, but still it seems like the rates are not quite as high as what we find nationally. Our prevention efforts are both about encouraging people to report, but also about trying to prevent sexual violence before it happens.
Rape and incest, we say no. Sexual assault has got to go.
It's basically just about coming together and reclaiming your space. So any space that you felt uncomfortable either walking alone or late at night by yourself, we just kind of come together and march as a group and as a community and take back the night.
I want to tell you about the wolf. How he pressed a white towel against my face. How it smelled like sugar. How all night the winter air wilted in my lungs. How my phone rang, but I couldn't answer. He nails me down into his bed of thorns. Me, shepherd lost in a field of sheep, sharpening their fangs like cannibals. Me, cursed to cry wolf. No one comes to rescue me. Cursed to cry wolf. No one believes me, but yes, I guess that is my curse. It's always a flashback for me for when I was assaulted my junior year of college, and like I told the folks tonight, no one made posters for me then, no one marched for me or anyone like me, and very few people even believed that sexual assault could happen to someone who is a person of color, who's queer, or who's trans. And when I reported my incident to my university, I was told that it was too late to do anything about it. But to be here and to see so many people in the room with their signs, ready to march, ready to take back this night that I know someone like me could never get back, does feel like I get it back in some way. If not that night, then every night going forward.
I think it's super important just because of the stigma that's around sexual assault and violence, and I think a lot of the time people don't feel comfortable standing up by themselves. So coming together as a community, I think, is a really good way for not only survivors but friends of survivors or people who know a survivor just to come together and have a voice.
I think it's really empowering to me personally. Coming in as a freshman last year, I hadn't really dipped my toe into activism or anything like that. And I think this was a really great opportunity for me to try it out and realize that I was really passionate about it.
One thing that has saved my life is the community of people who I love and who love me and who every day teach me how to love better and love differently, and who accept me as I am. If I could advise anything, it's to really know who those people are, to live against the idea of solitude and loneliness, but to find those who can redefine even the notion of love for yourself. I think it's critical. I don't need you to believe me. I don't need you to rescue me. I will rescue myself from any man who tries to make a meal out of this body. I will chew my way through his stomach. I will gorge myself from his bones. I will peel myself out of his skin. I will return to the world again. I will return to my life again. I come back from death to find a voice.